The world has slapped a label on Bangladesh toxic. News headlines and reports point to air quality, water pollution, and population density, painting a grim picture. From afar, it seems like a nation overwhelmed, gasping for air. But the easy story is rarely the true one. Survival here isn't about numbers, it's about the human spirit. I've seen harsh environments, but what matters most is the people who call them home. Bangladesh's challenges are real thick air in Dhaka, polluted rivers, and relentless population pressure. But to stop there is to miss the point. This is a land of survivors, shaped by centuries of monsoon floods and cyclones. Bangladeshis rebuild, adapt, and meet every challenge head-on. Their environment has forged some of the most resourceful people I've ever met. Is Bangladesh toxic? In some ways, yes. The environmental pressures are immense. But that word is a judgment, not a full description. It misses the vibrancy, ingenuity, and unbreakable will of 170 million people. To understand this place, you have to look past the smog and see the smiles. Beyond polluted water, you'll find communities fighting for their future. This is the real story of Bangladesh, not just survival, but resilience. It's a land of extreme challenges and extreme resilience. Here, the human spirit is what truly defines the nation. Waking up in Dhaka, you're greeted by a grey haze, air pollution that's impossible to ignore. Dust from construction, fumes from millions of vehicles, and smoke from brick kilns fill the air. The air quality index often soars past hazardous levels. For millions, breathing here is the first survival challenge. Old vehicles belch smoke, factories add to the mix, and dust from new buildings hangs everywhere. This isn't a temporary crisis, it's daily life. But people adapt. Face masks are everywhere, and checking the air quality is as routine as checking the weather. Vendors sprinkle water to keep dust down, and families plan outdoor time around pollution forecasts. The government is pushing for cleaner vehicles, expanding metro rail, and shutting down illegal brick kilns. Progress is slow, but the determination is real. Dhaka's people don't have the luxury of clean air, so they create it, step by step. Every small act is a defiance against overwhelming odds. The fight for every breath is a masterclass in endurance. Here, survival means adaptation, every single day. The city's struggle is visible, but so is its resilience. In Dhaka, endurance is a way of life. Bangladesh is a land shaped by water. Over 700 rivers form its lifeblood. These waterways support transport, farming, and fishing, and are woven into the nation's soul. But today, the rivers are under threat. Industrial waste, chemicals from tanneries and factories, turns water black and toxic. Fish populations collapse, and communities lose their livelihoods. Plastic and household waste clog rivers, especially during monsoon floods, worsening urban flooding and polluting the Bay of Bengal. The rivers that once gave life now carry poison. Yet hope persists. Community cleanups, low-cost water filters, and awareness campaigns are on the rise. Young people are leading efforts to pull plastic from canals. Scientists are finding ways to make water safe again. The fight to save the rivers is a fight for the nation's future. Bangladesh's waterways are in crisis, but the battle to restore them is fierce. Here, survival means fighting for the very water that sustains life. Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries on Earth. Dhaka alone packs over 23 million people into a space smaller than Iowa. The city is a river of humanity, chaotic, vibrant, and relentless. This density strains everything: housing, sanitation, transport, and public services. Traffic jams are legendary. A short trip can take hours. Every day is a struggle for space and resources. But density also breeds community. Neighbors become family, sharing courtyards, food, and support. In old Dhaka, doors are open and help is never far away. The collective spirit turns challenge into strength. Markets, festivals, and daily life are built on cooperation. In a city where you could feel lost, community ensures no one is invisible. People have learned that their greatest resource is each other. In Dhaka, human connection is the ultimate survival tool. Amidst mountains of waste, a hidden economy thrives. Waste pickers. They sift through refuse before dawn, salvaging plastic, metal, and cardboard. It's tough, risky work, but they are the backbone of the city's recycling system. What they collect moves through an informal network, keeping landfills from overflowing. They turn trash into livelihoods and perform a vital environmental service. Now, a new wave of innovators is tackling waste with technology. Startups convert organic waste into biogas and fertilizer, and turn plastic into building materials. These solutions are real and scalable, blending tradition with modern tech. The mindset is shifting, from managing waste to creating value from it. Entrepreneurs are proving that Bangladesh's challenges can spark positive change. They are building a more sustainable future, one piece of trash at a time. Here, survival means turning adversity into opportunity. Food in Bangladesh is more than sustenance. It's a celebration of life. The cuisine reflects the land: fish from rivers, rice from plains, and vibrant spices. Meals are resourceful. Nothing goes to waste. Bortas from vegetable peels, fish heads in lentil stews, every part is used. On Dhaka's streets, food stalls sizzle with piyaju, baguni, and steaming cups of cha. Street food is about more than convenience. It's about community. People from all walks of life gather to share meals and stories. Festivals like Eid and Paitha Utsab center around food, reinforcing bonds. Even in hardship, food brings joy and togetherness. The resilience of the people is mirrored in their cuisine. Resourcefulness is a survival philosophy, served on every plate. In Bangladesh, breaking bread means sharing hope. Here, food fuels both body and spirit. Despite the chaos, Bangladesh's cultural heartbeat is strong. Music fills the air, from ball folk songs to modern Bangla pop. Festivals like Pohela Boishak and Eid bring bursts of color and unity. Art and literature thrive. The Ekushe Book Fair draws crowds, and rickshaw art brightens the streets. Daily life has its own rhythm: the call to prayer, the rush of markets, the tradition of Adha, long, lively conversations. Community gatherings, whether in tea shops or living rooms, keep bonds strong. Culture is the glue that holds society together. It provides meaning, identity, and joy. In Bangladesh, life is about more than survival. It's about celebrating every moment. The arts, festivals, and daily rituals are acts of resilience. Even in adversity, the spirit of celebration endures. Here, culture is survival. The ultimate survival tool in Bangladesh is the mind. People here are masters of adaptation and improvisation. When faced with problems, they find a way, around, over, or through. Floods bring boats to city streets. Rickshaw pullers lift passengers above water. Life doesn't stop. It adapts. This philosophy, known as Jugaad, means finding innovative fixes with limited resources. It's ingenuity born from scarcity, a way of life for generations. The mindset extends beyond physical challenges. It's about mental resilience. People find joy and hope in circumstances others would find unbearable. They focus on family, community, and small pleasures. They celebrate what they have, not what they lack. This mental fortitude is their greatest strength. In Bangladesh, survival is a state of mind. Is Bangladesh the most toxic country in the world? That label misses the truth. The environmental challenges are immense, but so is the human spirit. Statistics can't measure resilience, ingenuity, or hope. Bangladeshis are pioneers in adaptation, developing solutions for floods, waste, and community strength. They're writing the survival guide for the 21st century. The story here is not despair, but progress against the odds. Metro rail expansion, solar power, and digital innovation show a nation on the move. The problems are huge, but determination is bigger. Bangladeshis are proving that adversity can drive change. The toughest environments create the most resilient people. Here, people bend but don't break. They face hardship with a smile and a cup of tea. They find solutions where others see only problems. Bangladesh is not just surviving, it's thriving in its own remarkable way.